Well, welcome to the A Reserve Grand Final between North Beach and North Fremantle. Two powerhouse clubs here for the 2010 decider in the A Reserves. I'm joined in the commentary box today by North Fremantle stalwart Rob Luby. Rob, welcome to the telecast.
Thank you, Dave. It's a pleasant day, a little overcast. North Fremantle will be going to the Richmond Street end of the ground as the umpire holds the ball aloft. There's the siren to start the 2010 A Reserves Grand Final.
Umpire Bale Ash bangs it into the turf. A good knockout by Gooch. North Fremantle buttering him. Jackson are coming through. Oh, and North Fremantle hacking it forward.
Yeah, this is Thompson driving the ball to centre half forward for North Fremantle. A North Beach player gets front position.
Good work by Italiano. Italiano tries to clear. Gooch underneath the ball and takes a safe chest mark. But plays on quickly. Out to it. It looks like Italiano again. And then over to Pyers. Pyers a long left foot driving kick looking for Waterworth. Waterworth, good contest. Benny Hay Fishlock battles up, goes in short to Harwood, and Harwood takes the mark directly in front, about 46 metres out from goal to the northern end.
Dave, I think looking at the windsock, mate, I think North Fremantle may have what breeze there is. It's a sort of cross breeze, but possibly favouring the end North Fremantle are kicking. That was good play there by North Beach.
Yeah, and look, a good little rapid start there, Lubes, and we wait on Harwood's kick. Normally a good kick for goal. And this is no exception. Harwood's dropped it straight through the... well, he's an A-grade premiership player, Lubes, and he shouldn't miss those, and playing centre half forward. He's normally a backman, but...
Quality kick, Dave, and North Fremantle, I've watched from the last three weeks. They've have been very slow to start. It was important today that probably as we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter that North Beach have got the jump again. So North Fremantle will have to be right on the ball here.
Well, North Beach, after a layoff, after winning the second semi...
Should be nice and fresh.
Yeah, well, they should be, but they normally start slowly. Been on the piss for a couple of weeks, so that doesn't help things.
I think I can tell under the jumper there, Dave. Now, Thompson wins the ball down to Minervini, and Minervini on his left foot goes to the centre half forward position, where a North Beach defender's got the ball.
Kale Potts.
But Hodgkiss tries to intervene there, and I think the umpire's probably going to bounce it at the left half forward flank for North Fremantle.
Well, Kenny Traeger was there, the boy from the South Australian Footy League, was right in there for North Beach. Bale Ash ready to throw it up this time.
Thompson won a good tap down to Hodges, who may have been tackled high. Play on, says the umpire. Finally it comes back to Thompson, who's pretty prominent in the early part of this game. He kicks towards Minervini at left half forward. Minervini hand passes to Clayton. Clayton drives to the true centre half forward position looking for Stacey, but in defence as the North Beach hand pass comes out. He was tackled high, Dave.
Yeah, he got high on Pyers. Pyers got taken high then, but Langsford on Minervini will be the one to watch. This will be the contest between full back and full forward. Michael Minervini, what a player, and here goes Pyers on the left foot. Looks out to the outer wing, looking for Benny Heap and will mark. He's taken high, but should have got a kick, but nothing there. And Benny Heap going again, too high this time. Umpire rewards Heap's tenacity. Ben Heap goes in short. Looking for Aaron Edwards. Oh, good play there. And there's Fishlock. Fishlock onto the ball, onto McCombsky, the wild boy with the testicles, onto Italiano. Lines up the big ones and looking for Scotty Holbrook in the right forward.
Good fist by Casey there.
Oh, yeah, not wrong. And North Beach have got the numbers around the ball on this occasion. Langsford goes inboard, but no one there. It's all North Fremantle. North Fremantle.
Mopped up by Casey, who hand passes over to Kosh Callaghan. He finds Big Thompson in the ruck, who's having an impact already. He hand passes to Kylie, who fell over as he went to hand pass, and finally the umpires picked a holding the ball decision. Free kick to North Beach at the 50-metre mark. No, North Fremantle it is. That's Henty. Henty quick to play on, kicks to the left centre wing, but it's intercepted there by, is it Thomas?
Langford. And
he kicks to Kylie. Kylie, the true left half back for North Fremantle, goes to the left centre wing, looking there for Lawler. Lawler on his left foot goes up towards half forward, looking for Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss leads in the race for the ball, fails to pick it up on the first occasion, has a second dip, gets caught, gets the ball to Thompson. Thompson feeds the ball out to Glaskin. Glasson kicks to full forward. It's 1 versus 3. Stevens almost took the mark, but mopped up by
here comes Benny Heap, the racehorse. He's taken 2 bounces. Here he goes, a human cannonball. He takes off and Heap looks inboard. Brilliant play by Heap, but looking for McComsky. Good contest by McComsky. Holbrook comes through. Oh, this is an exciting game here, Lubes.
Yeah.
Oh, good work.
He copped a good bump there from a North Beach player.
Yeah.
Play on, calls
good work
the
by
umpire.
Pies, and Heap again will spin out of trouble. He's just run about 4,000 metres. And he's gone high. Umpire's picked it up in the pocket and it's a North Beach free kick. Well, Benny Heap, he could have been in the stall gift. He could have been in the Melbourne Cup the way he rounded that corner. But he's gathering breath and Waterworth looking for a lead. Oh, it goes in short to the experiencing Scotty Holbrook, the captain. Oh, and the captain centres it. Looking for Waterworth. Good work by Waterworth. Looks for Brooks, the acrobatic.
This is LePage now for North Fremantle. Kicks to Delahunty. Right half back, Delahunty, a short one to Kylie. Kylie's got time, steadies, drives the ball to the right centre wing looking for Stacey. Over the back, the ball falls to Lawler. Hotly pressed by the North Beach defender. Lawler got his kick in. Well tackled, solidly tackled by Potts.
Kyle Potts, and
Potts
Potts will look
free kick.
inboard. Looks for Aaron Thomas, the one boy with a bit of pace. Thomas looks for delivery. And there's Fishlock, the man with the big appendage. Oh, sells the pup and around he comes. And looks for McComsky and he'll wrap that up. The boy with another, he just had the testicles hanging out there and he goes long, looking for Pyers and up he goes and a brilliant mark by Jaffa Pyers. Well, the left footer, the former Perth footballer and Queensland representative. And
Great mark, Dave.
look, he got high for a big fat guy.
Yes, he certainly did.
But look, great play by both teams in Lou.
Yes, there's a lot of pressure out there, Dave, early in the game. North Fremantle are putting a lot of defensive pressure on. They're playing a couple of loose men in the back 50. But at this stage, North Beach have been able to pierce that.
Oh, and Pyers drops it through. He's a very experienced footballer, Jaffa Pyers.
North Beach go to 2 goals, 12. North Fremantle yet to score, and we've played, it looks like 6.5 minutes, 6 3/4 minutes in the first quarter.
Yeah, look, and as we mentioned before, North Fremantle virtually kicking with the wind, if there is any favourable. Seems to be swirling around a little bit at the moment.
Certainly going to the outer side of the ground, Dave, I think, more so.
Well, they predicted westerlies today. I was going to go fishing this morning, but no, you never fish on a westerly.
Or on a grand final day, Dave.
No.
It's a bit overcast there. I think there might be a bit of rain later on in the day.
Yeah, well, we'll wait and see.
There's the bounce. The North Beach ruckman wins the touch. The ball comes to Sam LePage, who intercepts here. May have got a tackle a bit high, but play on calls the umpire, and the ball finally comes out to Thomas, I think, who drives to half forward. But coming through is Josh Pauly for North Fremantle. On the left foot he goes, looking for Keith Dew, and Dew takes the mark on the true right centre wing.
Nothing
goes
Dew
to
about
play
him.
on. Drives to centre half forward, the kicks, looking for Glasson, but the ball comes out to Thomas, who was front to centre. Back to Glasson it goes. Finally, Hodgkiss goes in. May have got one a bit high. Play on calls the umpire, and I think that the ball, it may get worked out. It has. Hodgkiss has got the boys kick towards Stevens. Stevens can't pick it up. Finally, Glasson gets his hurry boot to the ball, and Minervini's all by himself there. Can he do something with it? He's got 2 to beat. He kicks backwards, and it's marked there by Jackson Jones from 45 metres. Kicks to the right full forward pocket. Play on. Almost Stevens may have got one high, but finally North Beach mop it up.
Well done to Stockton. Now to
Langsford. Well done.
And onto his brother. They've done that in the backyard for many years. And good defensive work by North Beach, particularly Cale Potts, who tackled and run down about 3 blokes.
Yeah. Minervini looked a chance there, didn't he?
Oh, he did, but he looked a bit slow there, Luke.
Yeah, no, I agree. Good pressure from North Beach. Now this is Clayton driving into full forward, looking for Hodgkiss, and Hodgkiss takes the mark. He would be 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Very important, this one, for North Fremantle to stay in touch early in the game.
Yes, and Brent Stockton just ran under the ball there, and but a well-weighted kick into the forward line by North Fremantle, and yeah, they need this one. That goes without saying. It's then it pulls it back to a 1-goal game, you know.
Very deliberate. Hodgkiss, one of the young members of the North Fremantle side. His kick is to the left. It's 1 point. Umpire goes a fair way to his right.
Not a good sign when they tap the chest.
No, that certainly isn't.
No.
especially when they run the other way, Dave.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. So it's 1 point to North, trailing North Beach by 2 goals. 11 points in it, and as we wait for the North Beach fullback to kick the ball back in.
And this is Timmy Langsford, and Timmy Langsford has got a big job on Michael Minavini today. Minavini, we've seen him in many A-grade grand finals. Oh, beautiful left foot raking kick out by Langsford, but no one at the back of the pack. But and it looks like Langsford again onto the ground.
Good work by Kylie to work the ball out to Lawler in open space at left half forward. He dummies around one North Beach player, kicks to centre half forward, but it's all North Beach. And a great mark there by
Showtime by Potts.
Potts has been good so far early in the game.
Looking for Duckworth. Oh, got a lot of pressure there and was taken high in the contest. And Harwood goes. He's played play on to Aaron Thomas. Thomas, a breaking left foot kick, looking for Brooks. And there's Pyers again. Pyers, well.
He's looking dangerous.
Oh, has he ever?
Pyers.
Has he? He's eaten a few Pyers too.
Looks a little bit big for Henke at the moment. I think that there could be a mismatch there.
Yeah,
Dave.
well, he might be. If Pyers keeps this up, he'll be pulling the Henke out. Don't worry about that. He'll be in tears. But he's a beautiful kick of the ball, this boy, and left footer. And left North Beach in the early 2000s, and now he's come back. The favourite son, and there he is, he's whacked another one through. That's a brilliant kick. And Pyers just showing his experience.
Penetrating kick there from Pyers.
And the
That's
score
his
is
second goal.
North Beach, 3 goals straight, 18 to North Fremantle 1 point.
We've played just over half of the first quarter. We're 10 minutes, 58 seconds into it. And already North Beach look a far more cohesive midfield and are going into the centre half forward position and but looking very dangerous. Whereas North Fremantle been into the centre half forward position probably just as many times as North Beach, but just have not had the effectiveness. Here's the bounce. Thompson's been pretty good so far for North Fremantle.
Gooch, a good knockout in the rack.
Gooch goes to the captain of the North Fremantle side, Kylie, who quickly kicks on his left for Hodgkins, who missed a goal earlier, but he's looking pretty effective as he gets the ball over to Clayton. Clayton possibly got pushed in the back. Play on calls the umpire. The ball's at full forward for North Fremantle. The ball, everyone's pretty desperate here that North Beach, with weight of numbers, will bring the ball out, although there's a lot of pressure being put on by North Fremantle. And eventually a North Beach player is collected heavily. Play on calls the umpire. And the ball is still in dispute at half forward. Now he's picked out a free kick, a tiggy touch, one I thought, and it's going to North Fremantle.
Yeah. And
it's Clayton.
Well, you need
Clayton.
You need some luck, and especially when you're that deep in the forward line. And well, he's obviously seen something because he's infringed him. But now, Lou,
probably short. That may have had something to do with it.
Maybe so.
Because there was a big pack of players there.
Well, he's a little bit vertically challenged, but he's got the right forward pocket.
Pretty tricky shot with the cross breeze, I would have thought, Dave. It's not a bad effort.
He's got
I'll tell you what, that's a beautiful kick from Ryan Clayton. The North Fremantle move to 1-1-7, trailing North Beach 3 straight goals, 18. There's a margin of 11 points, and we've now played 12 minutes and 45 seconds into the first quarter, Dave.
Well, it was a good little build-up there for North Fremantle. They scrambled it in there, and North Beach actually defended quite well. But you get that?
It was a sort of scragging type of goal by North Fremantle, wasn't it?
All right, anyway, back in the middle. Baylash bangs it into the turf. And it's a goal. Good work by Edwards. Oh, good work by Jarvis. Well done, Allen. Well done. Good work by Pyers. Matty Allen runs onto the ball and runs hard.
This is Delahunty coming out with the ball. True centre-half back position for North Fremantle. Looks for Stacey. Punched away by the North Beach defender in Kent Traeger. The ball comes out to Pyers, who's been very effective so far today. And finally, Lawler gets the ball. Sweeps a hand pass out to Norris, but chopped off there by Billy, is it? Billy drives to centre-half forward. 1 versus 2. There's plenty of North Fremantle players there to mop up, but well tackled by the North Beach player. He took on 4 North Fremantle players and created a bounce down at the true centre-half forward play. That was Harwood, I think, very effective.
Yes, and Alex Billy and Taliana look very similar out on the ground.
Now that's Casey getting the kick out of tight congestion, and finally the ball's still at the true centre-half forward position. I think he's going to have to bounce at the umpire. Plenty of pressure on Dave.
Tackling fantastic. Tackling fantastic. For an A Reserves grand final, This is two A-grade sides going head-to-head.
Now there's the...
Good work by Alan. And once again, she's tied up again. I think we'll see a lot of this during the day, Lubes.
Yeah, I think the plan from North Fremantle's point of view will be to try and eliminate the runners a little bit in the North Beach. They're very good midfield.
Oh, yeah, they certainly are. Aaron Thomas is really cutting the sway through the middle.
This is Kosh Callahan with the ball. The ball comes out to Casey. Casey's hand passes in close quarters. A good bump put on by North Beach, but the ball comes to Minovini. And now the North Beach player, number one, Koski, looks in to
Holbrook.
Holbrook has a shot deep in the right full forward pocket. It's coming back, but the umpire's going to the left-hand side. It's a minor score to North Beach. That's their first behind today.
Minor score.
3-1, 19. Lead North Fremantle 1-1, 7. Nick Casey to bring the ball back in. It goes direct, straight down the middle, looking for Stacey. Stacey sets a beautiful mark. A young lad who's played a bit of A-grade for North Fremantle this year. He kicks over to Kosh Callahan. He sweeps a hand pass to Keith Dew, a young colt from North Fremantle. He's had 2 bounces. He'll have another one. He's had 3. He looks like Manasseh. He drives to centre half forward. Minovini's going to set. The ball goes over the back of the pack, but good pressure by North Beach to work that ball through for a point. That was sensational.
Good work by Potts, I think it was.
Potts has had a big influence in the game.
I hope he has at the centre half back. And here he is again. He's got it again.
Statistics building up for Potts. He kicks to the left wing, looks for Sajic.
Oh, this is Bell. This is Bell.
Oh, Bell.
Yeah, Hayden Bell looks for Holbrook. Holbrook high. North Beach got the numbers, and Harwood, brilliant pickup, and still gets it out. Looking for Fishlock. Fishlock taking the ground, but Holbrook coming through.
That's Minovini. Well done, Minovini, to get the hand pass, looking for Jones, but it's a bad one.
And
it's picked up by Harwood.
Up.
Harwood's been good, but his hand pass is smothered, but sweeping through.
It looks like Stockton driving the ball long. Looks for Thomas, and it's too long, but good work by Stockton and with the long ball there.
North Fremantle very lucky there that the kick wasn't a little bit better because the forward was well ahead of the North Fremantle defender there.
Yes, and it looks like Coach Michael Pratt is really keeping that forward line open, which is really good that they're running a little bit harder. But outstanding work, and in North Beach's right-hand forward pocket.
This
North
is Minovini. Minovini quick to kick the ball, but kicks to
Traeger.
The 60-metre mark and straight to North Beach. There's only North Beach players there. He goes out to the left half forward flank. Thompson's going to have to go, but there's a good mark. I would have thought to Heap.
Great mark by Ben Heap. He got front on contact. Yes, would have been a free kick
That's
anyway.
Right from Thompson. I think he's probably just outside his distance. He's about 55 metres out. Another left footer. He's going to hit the top of the square. There's the kick. A big pack sets. A big fist comes in. It comes out to Delahunty. He doesn't get a good bounce. And finally, it's socket off the ground by Hodgkiss to the left half back flank for North Fremantle. We're leading in the race for the ball.
Yeah, it's Cooper, and then it drives it forward. A brilliant kick by Billy. And Waterworth taking his legs out from underneath him.
Delahunty to LePage to Casey. Casey gets
brilliant catch.
Too high, says the umpire. Probably a little bit lucky, but he'll take the kick. There wasn't a lot of prior opportunity anyway. Casey at centre, backward to centre half back. Kicks out wide to Keith Dew, the young colt. He's had 2 bounces. He's going to do it again. He's going to do another Manasseh.
He
kicks to the true centre position, looking for Minovini, who takes the mark. Minovini's thought to hand pass, decided not to. Now goes back. Kicks out wide there to Lawler. North Fremantle not making a lot of progress forward. Lawler's kicked to half forward, looking for Hodgkiss. Duckworth punched the ball, but it favours Hodgkiss, who kicks to full forward, and the ball's going to go out of bounds between left half forward and left full forward for North Fremantle. And we've played 18 minutes and 13 seconds into this first quarter.
Gee, the young colt shows a bit of toe, Lou.
Yes.
He's had 7 bounces today. And
I think if you're
I'll tell you what, he's just coming on.
He would be exhausted after that.
He's just coming off the ground and well deserved.
And the goal kicker coming on here for North. That's the only goal kicker. That's Clayton. There's the throw in. Stacey could have got one in the back. Wasn't paid. Comes to Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss has been very good for North. Gives it to Stacey. His kick smothered. Well done by North Beach are good in close quarters. The ball comes out to Norwich. Norwich can't be effective either, and finally the North Beach player under pressure did very well to kick the ball to the right half back and over the line for a throw-in. Good solid defence there by North Beach.
Well, Lubes, it looked like Billy there on that occasion, and Kent Traeger, and the back line is under siege, and North Fremantle looking good when they're going forward, but if they could spot up some players, they'd be right. But it's geez, it's going from one end of the ground to the other. It's just a fantastic contest.
It certainly is, Dave. Now,
Oh, look at that. And
he's going to have to bounce.
here we got little Cooper, Braden Cooper in there, and he's a colt from last year. It's got a blending of experience and also young people in both sides, and that's what it's all about, footy clubs.
It certainly is. There, Stacey wins the tap here. Punched away there by McComsky for North Beach, but finally the ball comes to LePage, who sweeps the hand pass backward to Clayton, who drives to centre forward looking for Delahunty. Over the back there.
Potts again.
Potts again. Potts is close to the best on the ground today.
Just dropped it.
He's been pinged. He could have been a little bit unlucky, but he's been pinged for holding the ball there. Or incorrect disposal. He's been very good, Potts. He's probably the best on the ground at this point in time as the siren goes for quarter time. North Fremantle have a chance here at about 45 metres, and the ball's going to be with probably not one of the biggest kicks in the side. That looks like young Frankie Amato's got the ball.
Shanky Amato, and sounds like a racehorse, but
he likes to have a punt. Oh,
does he? Does he?
Oh, yes.
Well,
and he is a bit of a racehorse. He's pretty quick.
Well, he's going to kick from around about 50.
Yeah.
Well, it's on its way, but he's hooked it with distance, and no score.
So it's a good quarter of football there, Dave. At quarter time, it's 3-1-19 North Beach. North Fremantle 1-2-8.
And we'll see in the second quarter and see what happens there. Well, Lubes, that was a magnificent first quarter, and if that keeps up, it's going to be a fantastic day.
I was happy to pay me $8 to get in, Dave.
Well, I was lucky because I got in on a pass with the coaching staff, and actually I should have paid too, but don't tell the waffle that.
Righto, here we go for the second quarter. Let's have a look at the wing socket. Yes, I think it's sort of possibly swung, and it's maybe going a little bit towards North Fremantle.
Thomas held on the jumpers, but he still got it out.
The ball came out to Thompson, who got a left kick to centre half forward, where the ball hand pass by Stacey to Thompson. He kicked to Minervini, who got punched in the back of the head. Play on calls the umpire. The ball comes out to Jackson Jones, leading in the race for the ball. Hotly pressed by Langsford for North Beach. By gee, there's a lot of pressure out there at the moment, Dave, and the ball comes to Langsford, but the ball's stolen off in there by Clayton, who kicks the border left half forward, and Henke takes the mark for North Fremantle.
Well, they've moved Henke forward.
Henke's kicks, he missed kicks, but
Minervini
takes on three North Beach players and kicks to the top of the square where it's marked there by Langsford. Langsford kicks out looking there for another North Beach player. Number 6 by G. He's got some pace.
Oh, bloody over he has.
He's taken on 2 North Fremantle players and kicks to the left centre wing for North Beach.
Oh, and it's Fishlock out there, and North Fremantle.
That's Kylie. That's the captain, North Fremantle. The general. He's got the ball. He kicks in field, looking for Thompson, but it's over his head. Still leads for the race for the ball, but Duckworth. Well done, son. Bit like the old man.
And look, it's still in dispute, but McComsky taken without the ball. Looks like he's going to ball this up. That's the safest way to go, but brilliant flowing of play there, Lubes.
Yeah, I actually thought a little bit of the passage there by Duckworth was a lot better than his old man, actually. So throw-up takes place. Another tap there to North Beach, but burrowing in there is Clayton. He's doing well for North Fremantle, but finally it's worked out to Wattleworth. I think he kicks to centre half forward for North Beach. North Fremantle dropped what they should have taken.
Harwood and looking for Matty Allen. And
this is Casey. Casey sweeping the ball out, looking for Jackson Jones, and there's a fight. There's a fight behind the play at the right half forward flank for North Fremantle.
The ringer for North Fremantle has been red carded. The ringer for North Fremantle, who is it? It's that bloke that took the hanger.
No, it's Stacey. Very odd too, because Stacey is not a
confrontational
player, and a red card means that he can't come back on, I believe.
No, he's gone for the game, and look, I
believe like this red card.
Unless someone's been knocked clean out, and just a couple of jumper punches, I wouldn't even bother about it, and That's not the spirit that we've seen out there. It's
They need to do something about the umpire. We've seen a lot of it this year in A-grade, Dave, as well. You know, like, he can't come back on.
Yeah, look, he loves throwing his red card around, and buddy, he may as well wipe his ass with it because that's just pathetic, Lubes.
Yeah, and
you lose a player, it's such a severe penalty, and yet no one's lying on the ground with a broken jaw.
And I can tell you,
soften it down to yellow, boys.
Categorically, he's a ball player. There's the kick into right half forward for North Beach. Casey punches the ball away very effectively, goes to Jackson, who hand passes to Kylie. Kylie goes back to Kosh Callahan. Kosh Callahan on the left foot, forward to left half back. Kicks the ball to the left centre wing, looking for
Potts, Kyle Potts! What a mark by Potts!
Potts is in line for the Swan Brewery mark of the day as he kicks the ball infield to Thomas. Thomas kicks
Waterworth.
Is it?
And then Ben Heap coming through. He'll do anything here. Oh, he goes off the ground to Fishlock. Good clean hands. Looks for Waterworth again. He'll dish it back off, but he's given it back to North.
This is Lawler. Lawler sweeps it to Thompson. Free kick too high on somebody.
Yeah, on the North Fremantle, I think it was Waterworth. Just got him high after the kick out.
I just get a bit unnerved with the umpires always wanting to be controversial and have an impact on the game, Dave.
Well,
it annoys me. It really does. There must be a better way of doing things.
Well, we saw in the King of Amateurs, Chris Perkin was red carded 1 year in the first 2 minutes of a game with a jumper punch. So it's just wrong. It's just wrong.
Well, we had a Kempton Singh who's a ball player go through and got a
blondie.
red card. We don't know what for. And he's a ball player as well.
Oh, good mark by Minamini.
That's Thompson.
Thompson
Kicks to right half forward, looking there for Glasson. Glasson's got the ball,
Good
but well
tackle
pressured by North Beach.
Stockton looks inboard for Thomas, but no, it's Traeger buttering up for him. And good work there. Oh, Duckworth fumbles there, goes to ground when he shouldn't have. And Stockton's got a butter.
Glasson's got an opportunity here. Glasson. He's a left footer. He kicks in short, looking for Stevens, and Scott Stevens has taken the mark at the 40-metre mark. He's a left footer, so he's on the preferred side there, Dave.
Oh, yeah, and look, the wind, he's just pushing into the breeze at the moment, so that's swung back around to west, south-west, so quite amazing.
It's probably only a goal, though.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's going to have to aim this towards the left post. I've kicked many from out there in my time.
He's a pretty good kick, Scott Stevens.
Oh, he runs out wide. Oh, a bit of a stutter there. Something in his genetic makeup there.
Yes. And he's missed everything, Dave.
Yeah,
That's a bad miss for North Fremantle. They needed that there with only 17 on the ground at the moment. They're one down. They needed to make the most of that. There's the kick in.
Oh, looks for Alex Billy. Good work by the Billy. Well, he's running hot at the moment. Oh, no, and there's Potts. Potts
well done, Thompson.
Interception. There we go. Don't worry about it. Oh, there we go. Onto Italiano. Good work by Italiano. Goes inboard. Looking for Billy again. Good footballer, Billy. And there's Kenny Traeger. Got good clean hands. Looks for Stockton. And out to Gooch, who's broken wide. Gooch, the big ruckman, goes for long hands to McComsky. Good movement, transference of ball by North Beach. This will need to be good. And looks for Brooks. Brooks needs to do something special here. Gets it beautifully clean, but handballs it clean over the head. It's still keeping the pressure on, but too high on the North Beach player, on the North Fremantle player, correct, Chairman?
So Bahadjar's got the ball at right half back for North Fremantle.
Any relation to Tony?
Nephew of Tony.
Oh.
Kicks the ball to the right centre wing. Where a great mark taken there by Gooch. In relation to Graham Gooch, the English cricketer.
Yes, he is, yes. And he's been done by a wrong un. And there's Benny Heap. He's had a lot of the ball as well. And Heap, kicking's not his forte. Looks for Allen. Allen props himself. Oh, and taken up in the contest.
Should have been a free kick to North Beach there, but Keith Dew comes out with the ball. Kick short to Henty. North Fremantle hanging in there, even with one player short at the moment. Henty slows the game down. There's not a lot to kick to because North Beach had the numbers at the back of the square at the true centre half back position. This is Josh Pauly. He's going to have to go short, and he does to Lawler at the true left centre wing for North Fremantle.
Beach, pick him up. Find a man. There's Lawler. Play on, says umpire.
Lawler kicks to a left half forward flank to North Beach, but punched away by Glasson there, but the ball comes out to North Beach. 22.
Stockton.
Langsford feeds it to Stockton.
McComsky gets hold of the ball and looks for Matty Allen. He should mark, and a good mark by Allen. Generally a good user of the ball. Here he goes. He's underside and looks for Harwood. Harwood, takes the specky, but he
This is
goes to ground.
Rory Koch-Callahan, a talented footballer, goes on the left foot to the left centre wing for North Fremantle, looking for Jones. Jones has got two to beat.
It's out on
and
the full.
ball's out in the
It's out on
full.
the full, Lubes. Good work by Cale Potts to spoil the ball.
And Langsford's going to take the kick back in for North Beach. Good game of footy here, Dave.
Oh.
Tightened right up.
You're not wrong, and not often you get two brothers playing in the grand final together.
They're not related to the Hawthorn Langsford.
Yes, they are.
They're playing like that too.
Yeah. On to Thomas. Thomas goes inboard, left footer of note. Looks for Fishlock. Fishlock's going to have a fair bit of pressure on him. Pyre's there. Fishlock again. Good work by Fishlock. But no, it's taken out. Benny Heap will put pressure on here.
This is Kylie, gives it to Casey.
Does
Casey
well.
kicks it to the young Jew. Jew's playing all right for North Fremantle.
Yes.
He's at left half back.
Problem
North
is,
Fremantle probably have to slow the game down with the one number short.
Dewey likes having a run.
Does that, sells the dummy, kicks to the left centre wing. Big Thompson sets. North Beach seem to have the numbers there, but the ball's worked over the line for a throw in.
Yeah, well, North Beach need to get the forward line sorted out. They're not getting reward for their entries at the moment.
We've played 8.5 minutes in this second quarter. Thompson got his hand to it, a big pack.
Oh,
Get around the ball, I think. I don't know they're going to be able to work it, but finally Clayton
Duckworth,
does.
take an eye, Duckworth. Oh, look at it, bowled him.
Bad.
And Thomas with the leg speed. Should get this. Oh,
There's Kylie, the captain.
Good work by
Kicks the ball,
Kylie.
looking for Minovini at full forward. Well
good work
spoiled
by
there
Langsford. Langsford beats him at his own game.
Yeah, very good play from Langsford.
And looks for Benny Heap, the race off. If they get this over, it'll be very dangerous.
This is
but
Delahunty sweeping for North Fremantle, drives to Thompson at just forward to the centre. Thompson kicks out wide looking for Clado, and Clado drops what he should have taken. Has time to recover, breaks one tackle, drives the ball to centre half forward, but it's all North Beach. It's 1-2. Count. You can take your pick, North Beach, and it's marked
Oh,
by...
mate, there was a swarm of North Beach down there. They were schooling around the little Tigers. Well, Traeger looking for someone to kick it to. Oh, it's a dangerous looking kick. Looks for Cooper. Cooper, the boy with pace. He's got a black eye at the moment. And goes in short. Oh, not a good kick. And looks for Italiano. He's got in the back.
Free kick to Clayton. He's working well, Clayton. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's gone the other way.
I would have thought it was North Fremantle's free kick.
Oh,
there,
no, he's indicated wrong.
Yes, righto. He's playing well, Clayton. He kicked the only goal for North Fremantle, and he's in and under. Dave, he's going well.
Oh, yeah, look, he looks like a tough nut too. Looks like your buddy found him under a rock.
Yeah, we did. There's the kick. He kicks it to the true centre half forward position, looking for Thompson. Thompson takes the mark. Good mark from Thompson.
Outmanoeuvred Duckworth on that occasion.
He's probably too far out. He's looking for a lead from Minovini. Minovini leads for the race, in the race for the ball, tries to dummy, gets around Langford, steady.
Pace.
There's the kick on goal. Wait on it.
No.
It goes to the left-hand side goal post. The umpire moving too far again.
He got around Langsford too easy there, the big Minovini. I mean, he's like a big steam train just turning.
Yeah, that's right. A turning circle like a Mack truck, and he still was able to do it. So it's 1-4 North Fremantle, 10. Sorry, maybe 1-3, 9 to 3-1, 19. 10 points the difference. As North Beach bring the ball back into play.
Oh, it's a good kick, looking for Billy.
Oh,
good
there's a mark in front by Henke.
Oh, Hendy.
That was a good mark. Henke too far out to score. Left half forward for North Fremantle. Has a look, doesn't know where to go. They're one short kicks to Shovel, who takes the mark and gets fairly heavily dealt with. But I don't know that was 50. But it's 50 metres according to the umpire. I don't agree with that decision. Again, I just think...
It was in the contest.
It was in the contest, but...
You know, and he just umpire softy again. Don't worry he didn't pull a red card out.
But
And,
given that I think the North Great got a red card probably unnecessarily, maybe it's a bit of a square up, Dave. I
Well,
don't
it
know,
could
but
be too. I'd say so, Lubes.
why do they be so controversial? You know,
Well,
the
you
North
know.
Beach player had to try and defend.
Yeah. You know, he's been taken off the ground for that. And,
I think all he did was commit himself.
yeah. And if he didn't, they'd be saying a few things.
Anyway, the ball's with Kylie, the captain. Let's wait on it. There's the shot. The umpire moves a little bit, but I think it's through. And that's good play by North Fremantle, who moves to 2 goals, 3-15. Trailing North Beach 3-1, 19. There's 4 points the difference. And I can't help but feel North Fremantle are working their way back in, Dave.
Well, I think they are, Lubes, and you know you've got to realise that is that, look, North Beach have had a power of the play going forward, but just haven't utilised their forward entries. And, you know, they'll be all, look, it's a very tight game, and I think it'll ebb and flow all day, to be honest.
Sure. Well, that breeze is definitely favouring North Beach now. I think it's a 2-goal. It's definitely going to their end. The North Beach player wins the tap. There's a heavy clash there with Thompson and the North Beach player in McComsky, and finally the umpire says, I better have it, and I'll bounce it down just forward of the centre for North Beach.
Yes, and Lubes, I think the main thing about this game is that it's who can capitalise on their opportunities, and neither side are sort of taking them at the moment. It's still a scrimmage in there. We've seen a lot of this today where the numbers around the ball. It may break open in later in the game, but North Beach are running a bit harder at the moment. Oh, taken high there, Italiano, but once again, he'll pull a soft kick out of here, you watch.
It's more like a game of rugby there at the moment.
Yes, and North Beach are in the rugby final today too, against South Perth. So it could be a big day down at Charles Riley Reserve.
Is there anything that you're not, any grand final you're not in today, Dave? There's the North Beach.
Oh, there we go.
McComsky's
got the break.
Got the run.
He's got pace.
He's at the 40-metre mark. His kick's not that good at goal, though. And Josh Pawley's there with Scott Stevens. They go in hard for the ball.
Oh, good work by Waterworth. Waterworth has rushed that through.
For a point to take North Beach to 3-2-20. North Fremantle 2-3-15. So less than a goal separates these sides as Nick Casey about to bring the ball in. He's a little bit undecided. Doesn't quite know where to go.
Yes,
told to play on by the umpire. Goes straight down the middle. Love his confidence. Looking for Big Thompson. But at the back of the pack, it's marked there.
Pyers, Jaffa Pyers. A good mark by Pyers. Looking for Langsford. Langsford up high and plays on quickly. On the left foot. Looks for Waterworth. He can do anything, this kid. He's a big thumping kick of a ball. And look at that. He's drilled that through for a beautiful behind.
That was a good effort, though.
Oh, yeah.
Under pressure.
The boy can play. Don't worry about that. But good mark by Pyers.
Certainly was, and now it's a one straight kick the difference as we wait for Nick Casey to bring the ball back in. We've played 14 minutes and 45 seconds in this second term, the 2010 A-grade reserves grand final.
And Medibank Stadium, formerly Leederville Oval, looking a treat.
Casey undecided the game what to do.
Yes,
goes in short looking for Henke, or it's actually Bahaja. Bahaja takes the mark. At right half back, kicks out wide to Pawley. Pawley needed to keep going. He does so now. Goes to the right centre wing looking for Thompson. Thompson takes the mark. Good.
Out in the full.
It's out in the full, unfortunately.
Yes,
and now North Beach to bring the ball back in.
There we go, the Beach. Just looking for McComsky. Good clean hands. Handball's out in front of himself.
But
good umpire says play on. Potts will butter up. Needs to get it out. Looks for McComsky again. McComsky looks for Fishlock. Can't find him. Out for Holbrook. Holbrook handballs inboard. And good work by McComsky again. Tackled high. But North Fremantle, good play there.
That was Josh Pawley, who worked the ball to Thompson. Thompson's been good on the right wing for North Fremantle.
In the back.
Goes up, kicks up to Clayton.
Traeger infringed on that occasion.
And that's Clayton, who's been pretty good too. He's the only he's one of the 2 goal scorers for North Fremantle. Kicks to the true centre half forward position, looking for Minavini, but he's 1 versus 3. It's left to the big ruckman to Shark as a rover. That's Thompson. Sweeps the hand pass over towards Clayton, but the ball's picked up by North Beach. And
Stockton clears the ball and looks for the racehorse in Cooper. Cooper, there he goes. He's got pace, this boy. He can probably turn him inside out, and he takes him on. Good work, young fella. Oh, you like it. And kicks it to no one. The Langsford. Oh, nearly a mark. Brilliant mark. Langsford got the North Fremantle.
Kylie got one a bit too high.
But
anyway, the ball comes to Delahunty. Play on, calls the umpire. Looks for Sam Page. He's outnumbered 1-2.
Good work by Pyers. Pyers will use this beautifully. Looks for Brooks. Oh, Brooks been taken out of the contest, but still no free kick.
That's Casey with the ball. Casey goes in short to Delahunty at left half back. Delahunty in short to Sam to LePage. He takes the mark just forward to the left centre wing for North Fremantle, who trail by 1 goal at the 16-minute mark of this second quarter. The ball goes over the back of the pack to Henty. Henty kicks the ball to left half forward. Through comes the North Beach defender, hotly pressed by Thompson. The ball working its way towards the boundary line. Eventually a big pack of players jump on the ball and the umpire has no option but to bounce it left half forward for North Fremantle.
It was good work by Carl Potts on that occasion. He had a lot of attention. A few hands on hips for North Fremantle at the moment. Could be a key indication.
Well, they're 1 down, Dave.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so. Well done, Lubes. Good pick-up. So they're covering for all their teammates, 17 blokes. Very hard to cover that for 15 minutes.
Now the ball's out of bounds, left half forward for North. 3-3 North Beach, 21, 2-3, 15, North Fremantle.
Coach Michael Pratt, he's ringing the changes at the moment. Number 7's dropped off out the back.
Thompson wins the tap to
Cassidy. Good work, Cassidy. Good work by the Nugget. LePage. Sounds like a perfume.
Ball comes to Minavini. Minavini kicks, a bit slow to kick, but Shovel, the captain, bops it up. His kick's ineffective. Finally, the ball works out to 15, which is Italiano, who sweeps a hand pass over to Billy. Billy goes across the ground Waterworth. And away go North Beach.
No, he gets a kick in, and there's Ben Heath. Ben Heath marks the ball. Oh, he knocks it out of his hand. Should have been 50. But North Beach won't have anything down forward. And there's Lee Brooks putting a lead in. Looks for Brooks. He's generally a good mark. And this will be no. He ducks the head. And look, Fishlock jumps out. Good work by Fishlock. Got no one to kick it to. And looks for Langsford. Langsford up high. But Thomas kicks the goal.
No, he's not going to allow it. He's blowing his whistle.
He's blowing a whistle. And I think it's a free kick to Langsford. Andrew Langsford, he's no more than 25 metres out, directly in front. Well, North Beach, good reward for that entry from down here. It was good play at half-back. And Lubes...
why wouldn't you pay advantage? Is it because it's a free kick? Or?
Well, I think he blew it late. And I would have let it go because after being I'm a level 3 umpire, you probably don't know that, but I am.
I'll start taking a lot more notice of you then, Dave.
But here's Andrew Langsford, kicking to the city end. Oh, unusual style. And he's dropped it through. It's only just got over pad height.
That's a valuable goal with only 33 seconds left in this second quarter. North Beach go to 4-3-27, North Fremantle 2-3-15, and North Fremantle are probably due to get their player back on, which probably won't be that effective given that we only have 18 seconds left.
You can't get the same player back on.
No, that's right.
He's gone for the day.
Player.
You can replace him with someone else.
And that's our centre half forward too, which it's pretty damaging.
That's what you don't need. And honestly, umpire Softy, that was just ridiculous.
Here's the throw up. Thompson got first hand to it as the siren goes for half-time. 4-3 North Beach, 27, 2-3, 15 North Fremantle. I thought a pretty even quarter given that North Fremantle were one down, Dave.
Well, exactly right. And look, if it wasn't for Carl Potts at half-back for North Beach and Jaffa Pies up forward in that first half, North Beach wouldn't be in this position. But some good run and carry by both sides, and we'll see you after half-time.
Yep. We're back to the third quarter here, ladies and gentlemen. The A Reserves Grand Final between North Beach and North Fremantle. North Beach lead by 2 goals as the umpire holds the ball aloft. Here we go. What do you think, Dave?
Well, it's a premiership quarter, Lubes, and any side needs to stand up at this stage. And North Beach getting it out of the centre again, and quite a through Thomas. Aaron Thomas drives it long. North Beach need an early goal, and good mark by Holbrook. Plays on quickly and looks for Waterworth in the goal square. He's a big guy. He's Waterworth, the big fella from Swanview, and he came to North Beach with 7 games on the season. And Waterworth hasn't done much today, but he pops that one through.
It's a very handy goal to
Oh,
North
bloody
Beach.
oath. That's a good early goal to North Beach.
34 seconds into the first quarter too. That's not what North Fremantle wanted. North Beach now lead 5-3 to 2-3.
Well, we've got Pies on 2, Harwood on 1, Langsford on 1, and Waterworth just with that little pop through on 1. So a few goal kickers out there now.
It hasn't been a very high scoring game, Dave. But
No.
I figure the game's just going to break up a little bit now. I don't know what makes me think that.
Well, as I alluded to just before half-time, North Fremantle, a lot of hands on hips, so mightn't be able to run this game out with 17 men. So,
well, time will tell as the ball's been shovelled out to Clayton. In goes Jubert, he's dispossessed, and finally a good bit of work there by Pies. He's been very good today. He drives to half forward for North Beach.
Harwood.
A pack of players go up, the ball's picked up by...
Cooper goes for the bounce, looks for Holbrook, good contest by Holbrook. Looks for Thomas again, taking the ground without the ball.
Down
But look, good work by Cooper. Snaps over his head and might bounce over the players in the goal square, and it doesn't.
That's Josh Paul there, sweeping hang pass to Casey. He comes out
work.
left full back, looking for the captain, Kylie, who takes the mark at the true left half back position. North Fremantle did well to get out of a pressure pot situation there. Kylie swings around on the right foot, goes to the left centre wing. A big pack of players set. The ball comes out to Jackson Jones. Jackson Jones, a hurried kick to half forward, looking for Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss pushes his player off. Breaks clear. Good effective play. Kicks towards the ball full forward, looking for Glasso. Glasso,
good work, Timmy Langsford. And Langsford drives it out to Ben Heap. Ben Heap, they won't catch him. He's won the stall gift 10 times. Here goes the racehorse. And Heap's just dragging him off. He's had 5 bounces and he's just can't even kick it. His leg nearly fell off. But it's dropped to the ball and McComsky. He just snapped over and McComsky goals. Brilliant goal by McComsky. And brilliant work by Tim Langsford at full back.
Yeah, how things change. It went to Glasson at half forward for North. I thought he should have probably marked that. But it was good defence, as you said there, from the North Beach defender, and the ball goes down the other end and bang, North Beach go out to a 4-goal lead, Dave, and it's ominous signs here as we've only played 2 minutes or 3 minutes into the third quarter.
Well, Lubes, if this keeps up, it could be she could be singing pretty soonly. But it is an amazing transference of ball, and Ben Heap running around our grandstand wing. It was incredible.
It certainly was.
Well, Bayalash in the middle.
He's in line for the Manasseh Award. I think he had more bounces than due.
Yeah,
Thompson thumps the ball forward for North Fremantle. Only
Here
as far
goes
as
Heap again.
Heap's been very good. He gets caught this time. Should have been pinged, I felt. Play on calls the umpire. The ball comes out to the advantage of North
Duckworth.
Beach. And Duckworth on the left foot goes to half forward. LePage.
Oh, good work, McComsky.
He's got the ball now, LePage. He's dispossessed though.
Cooper. McComsky. Cooper. And the boys are just sharing it amongst themselves. It could be Fishlock. Fishlock marks the ball. No, he doesn't. It's knocked out of bounds.
LePage probably got one a bit high, and yes, umpires picked up on that. LePage will get the free kick. Sam LePage at right full back for North Fremantle. Yes. They need to do something, and something very quickly.
Well, the boy with the perfume name, LePage. Yes. You can wear it tonight, boys.
He's pretty sweet to watch sometimes too, Dave. The ball, LePage's kick looking for Thompson. The ball's worked over the line, probably at the true left half forward for North Beach. North Beach doing all the attacking in this third quarter. We've played 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
Oh, and the throwing in the right left forward pocket. Well, there's a few numbers around there. Oh, there's the
That's Jew.
He's not kicking Jew off today. Here he goes. Good work. Good work by Italiano. And I think North Beach are getting a sniff here. And a lot of numbers around the ball, but also in their attacking. They've played good, fast, flow-on footy in these first 6 or 7 minutes of this third quarter. Gooch up in the ruck. Good knockout by Gooch. There's Jew again.
A hurried kick by Jew, looking for Kylie. Kylie soccers off the ground, looking for Jackson Jones.
Good work by Italiano. He gets it
now. Jackson Jones sweeps it away on his left foot, looking for Frank Amato, the racehorse. Frank leads in the race. He's got some pace to burn. There's his kick, left foot, a hurried kick, looking for Hodgkiss, closely attended there by Billy. And the ball goes over the line for a throw-in. Just forward of the left centre wing for North Fremantle, who trail by 24 points, and we've played almost 6 minutes.
Well, Lubes, it's been a very quick start. It's just gone bang, bang. It's just blowing us out of the water here. And, you know, it's just amazing how footy just turns around. And there we are, the throw in on the half forward for North Fremantle. North Beach have got the numbers again. A little quick handball over the head. Thomas is in there, and it's rushed out of bounds. Well, North Beach would like that just getting bottled up again.
Yeah, they've been very good at it today. But, I do think North Fremantle will come back. They're a side of character. They've trailed by this 4 and 5 goals every time they've played this in the final round, so they do hang in.
Yeah, you don't have, McComsky over the shoulder. Yes, good call, son. But, Lubes, you don't have 100 years of tradition and you're weak. So, and there we are, McComsky looking for Holbrook, ducks his head, but he still gets the kick, and the Beach are running against Langsford again. Langsford marks the ball. Andrew Langsford plays on quickly, looking for Pyers. Pyers will mark. Oh, and guts personified by Jaffa Pyers. He's my call for the medalist today.
I think so. I think he's been...
But Pies a beautiful.
Solid.
He's kicked 2 goals already, and he's got a beautiful left foot kick on him. If he slots this through, it's going to make it very, very hard for North Fremantle.
I do agree, Dave.
Here's Pies. Well, he's kicked them from there many a times before on this big stage. And I think he's popped it through.
Yes.
Pies has kicked 3. And North Beach are racing out to a 7-3-45 to North Fremantle 2-3-15. A good 5-goal lead.
And we've played, they've kicked 3 in this quarter, mate. We're only 7.5 minutes into it, Dave. So
Well, Lubes,
I don't want to do the maths, mate, but 2.5, they could kick 8 in 20.
Yeah.
We're not careful.
Well, you just never know, but she's going to come and she's just walking up the stairs at the moment. Well, I think one more may just put it away, a bit out of your reach.
Thompson, been pretty good all day, but the North Beach ruckman gets the ball to the right centre wing, where it's a race for the ball. And
It's Holbrook again.
Holbrook again. He's been pretty good today, but intercepted is Norris, and Norris works the ball over the line, true left centre wing for North Fremantle.
Holbrook, former club captain at A-grade level and now captain of the A reserves.
Certainly the experience seems to be showing out at the moment.
Well, that weather that's been predicted hasn't come in yet. It was meant to rain at 12 and it hasn't. And Gooch up in the air. North Beach once again just tug it out of North Fremantle's hands and
It's
a good
Kosh
mark.
Callahan. He's been good for North Fremantle.
He has.
At left half back.
Number 4.
And 6.
6.
Kosh Callahan.
Why do they call him Crush? Why is he called?
Kosh Callahan.
Kosh.
That's his surname. Kosh Callahan. Hyphenated. There's his left foot kick to left half forward.
Ah, Gooch. Gooch up in the air. And then North Fremantle coming
worked
out.
out to Minovini.
He's caught with the ball.
He got a
And
hurried
good work
kick.
by Traeger. Good work. And then Langsford on to Harwood. Harwood's featured heavily. Then on to Billy. And then over to Benny Heap. Heap's been a star today. He's had 14 bounces today. And here he is and gives it over to Billy. Alex Billy shapes up and kicks it long. Looking for Pyres. And North Fremantle don't mark. And on to Waterworth. She's all over. She's singing now.
The fat lady can start singing.
She's singing now. So that's it. North Beach have raced out to a 6-goal lead. And that was
all in 9 minutes of football. The game's been blown apart, Dave.
Well, it's that premiership quarter, and it makes a big difference. And I've
North
seen
has to
silly
live
things
here.
happen in footy, Lubes, and but it's certainly going to make it hard, especially when you've kicked 2 goals for the game.
And they have the legs at the moment, North Beach.
Getting a sniff, don't worry about that. And they're looking for their first flag at this level.
Here's Clayton with the ball. He had the touch of the fumbles, but he recovers, kicks towards Kylie, who takes the mark at half forward. Needed to hand pass, and he didn't. His kick was smothered. Frankie Amato has picked it up, though, on the back up, and he kicks to Minovini, who takes the mark. And if ever North Fremantle needed a goal, it was now. And Minovini, the right man's got the ball. He's 45 metres out, pretty well in front.
He's got to kick these, the big fella, and they need this experience. But
This is a must.
North Beach are tracking for their first flag at this level, so it's.
Is that right?
Quite amazing, yeah. Minovini,
He's
just
hit-
tugged it.
oh, he's hit the
post. Well, unbelievable. Yes, they've been to the show 3 times in the 2000s with the dominance of the A grade, but just could never pull the flag off in the reserves. And there's Carl Potts, one of the stars of the first half. Potts looks out wide, looking for Harwood. He's been good today, Harwood, and showing his experience again. Just chipping it short. Langsford's come into his own in the last.
Good ball by Jones there to work the ball.
Langsford,
over the line.
Hits it back in for the North Fremantle. Boy, that's a nice thing to do, Lang.
This is Hodgkiss leading for the race to the ball, but I think the boundary line will beat him, and it does. And it's out of bounds between left full forward and left half forward for North Fremantle.
Well,
they need a goal desperately if they're going to have any sort of sniff here, Dave.
Oh, Lubes, and the Cooper McComsky show with the young ones just toying amongst themselves in the forward line. Great to watch. And there's Gooch up in the ruck. A good tap out there. And once again, a scrimmage in North Fremantle's right forward pocket. Oh, well, umpires let it go. And Thomas. Thomas got it inboard. And then it's a tap on again. It's a race now between two players. It looks like, I can't see over that far. It's Thomas again off the ground.
Pretty ugly football there, but it goes to Kylie. Kylie gives it to Norris. Norris kicks to centre half forward, looking for Scott Stevens. He's taken the mark. Scott Stevens has taken the mark. He's 35 metres out directly in front.
Oh, yeah.
And North Fremantle need this goal.
Well, Lubes, that's an understatement. You've got to ping these. A lot of pressure on the younger guys kicking the goal. He's got to keep his head over the ball, kick through it.
That's the kick. Looks pretty good. Umpires coming back to the middle. That's a goal.
Yeah,
Badly needed one for North. They're 3-4-22. Trailing North Beach 8-3-51. There's a margin of 29 points. So five goals will get North Fremantle a point in front, Dave.
Oh, well, you know, unless there's a big turnaround, Lubes, it's going to. But look, finals ebb and flow. And I've seen it happen many times before.
As I said to you before, there's a bit of character. They will keep. They'll keep coming.
100 years of tradition down in North Fremantle, so the Maggies may be flying back into the nest, but they've got to get a couple on in without North Beach scoring. And Cassidy spikes it out of the ruck, and Harwood just takes off like a racehorse. And there's Fishlock up high, drifts in front, and this will stop any sort of charge. Well, Fishlock has done a lot of dead running, and what I mean by that is led and led and led, but hasn't had the reward today.
He's worked his way to the front of the pack beautifully there.
Yeah, look, just a personal note with this young fella, he has got a well-hung young man, and just abnormal, to be honest. But here he comes, Fishlock, lines up, straight through it, and he's banged that straight through.
I suppose if you're well hung, you get better balance when you're having a shot at goal.
Oh, well.
It's the old tripod, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's right. He just lines the leg up. Well, there we go. We've got a few advertisings on the sign, but we can't see the score at the moment. But North Beach
it's
kicked
9-3. 9-3 to 3-4 it is, I think.
And kicked 5 goals straight to 1 goal in this quarter.
Yep. And as I think you said, it's a premiership quarter at the moment. North Fremantle are in a lot of trouble. There's
Cassidy
the
in the ruck. Oh, once again.
Thompson worked the ball to. Oh, there's a heavy ball, and there must be a free kick to North Fremantle, I think.
Holbrook. It's Holbrook. Holbrook's done the bump. I reckon.
Been knocked out there. I'm not sure who it is, and there's a big belly in the middle at the moment.
Oh, the boys are right into it there. Yes, it got him high. It was Scotty Holbrook that did the damage. And I'd say umpire Softy will give a red card. And he's going to walk him over, I'd say. Well, I'd say it wasn't. It was a solid bump, but it was in the play. It was in the play. But there is a melee.
Which is soaking up time, which is probably working an advantage of North Beach anyway.
He's out like a light. They're calling.
So have to call
any idea, Lubes, who's on the ground?
No. I'm not sure who it is.
Look, I'd say it was accidental, but it was certainly a solid bump. He came through. Holbrook was out to.
They still haven't blown time as they have now.
I'd hate to be in Scott Holbrook's shoes at the moment, because if they gave a red card for that last debacle of a red card, I'd hate to see what they're going to do here.
That's right.
For mine, it was in play. Here he comes. He'll love this, the umpire. Yes, he's having a look around. He's gone yellow. Well, North Fremantle players aren't happy about that. That's, well, Scotty Missage. Is that Scotty Missage down there? Or Tully?
It's Scotty down there, yeah. Mind you, I think it was, in all fairness, I think it was just a good hip and shoulder.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, I don't think
there was no red card
there was no malice in that, and level have prevailed. You got Baden Pratt down on the boundary line. You've got, it looks like Scotty or Tully Missage on the boundary line.
he's probably umpired with common sense, but I mean, so at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
but yet again,
yeah, the
you
bloke
know.
didn't in the first quarter. You know, that
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
situation.
and that's where the stupid part of it was. But look, our thoughts are now for the concern of the player, and
I'm still not sure who it is.
he's lying on. They're calling for a stretcher, and there isn't one to be found.
Pretty ordinary, isn't it? No stretcher.
No stretcher at the ground on a grand final. Well, welcome to amateur footy. I've actually seen blokes taken off on a ute. So, no need for that, boys.
But as you said, Dave, it is amateur football. It's all voluntary,
Yep.
and it's not easy, you know, to get organised.
No.
Is it? So
No, and
it's no one's home ground. So therefore, I suppose under the amateur,
it should be the waffle. There should be the waffle actually making sure that all this is in line. They'll make sure there's footies there and everyone's decked out in their nice coats and everything, and eating cucumber sandwiches at half time. But unbelievable.
here it comes now.
And here's the famous Jordan frame stretcher. They've pinched it out of an ambulance out the back. So unbelievable. But welcome to amateur footy.
He did sit up, the North Fremantle player, so he's conscious, but I'm still not sure who it is.
Well, did they stop the clock in this occasion?
Yeah, well, they took it at a time, but they stopped it at 15 minutes and 17 seconds, but they did take a little bit of time to stop it.
Well, this will push all the games out. Well, the next one anyway. So we could be finishing in the dark.
Yes, oh well.
Well, we've got Andrew Round from WTV helping us out today. And, you know, if any clubs are out there looking for a quality production done, come and see Andrew Round, WTV. But also, any sponsors you want to raise up from North Fremantle Looms?
Yeah, not really, mate. We've I suppose there's Roofing 2000 and...
And you've got a few there, but also, well, I hope he's with Medibank Private, this young fella, because...
it's a pretty ugly situation here, but at the end of the day, I've got to say, I didn't think there was...
No, there wasn't a lot in that.
It wasn't...
And Holbrook was just committed towards the ball, and he came through. I think the young fella just put his head over the ball, which
that's right.
you probably got to, but he got him side on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And they're clapping him off. Oh, and the North Fremantle people aren't happy about that.
Shoulder, is it?
He's done his shoulder, I
Yeah.
think.
And he's, well, the ball's at centre half back with Kosh Callaghan. The game must go on. It's 15 minutes and 18 seconds gone. He kicks to centre half, to the centre of the ground.
Good.
With a big
Mark
mark.
Langsford. Timmy Langsford, here he goes again, and looks for Bell. Hayden Bell in the middle of the ground, the boy from Victoria. Oh, he'll love to have that little touch, and looks for Waterworth. And the big fella from Swanview. And as you can hear, the Bougainvillas, what are those called?
Yeah, that's it.
The thing at
The
South
Bugles?
Africa. Yeah, the Bugles, as used at the World Cup.
I think that was too easy then, far too easy.
Too
Came out in
easy.
the lead, and there was half efforts there by North Fremantle when there should have been a lot more
I
commitment.
think they're a bit rattled.
Yeah, well,
Lubes.
I think you're right,
You watch
but-
one of your little comrades get taken off on a stretcher.
Well, you should, if you've got a bit of character, you should lift, David.
Well,
You know what I mean? That should spur you on, not...
he's a big kick, this kid. And he gives it a nice big thump. Whoa, that's a monster of a kick. But
to the left-hand side,
he's
luckily.
just tugged it
there for
away.
North Fremantle. 9-5 North Beach. At the 16-minute mark of this third quarter, 3-4 North Fremantle. Sting seems to have been taken out of the game a bit, Dave.
well, I think it was it was a great opening first half. But those North Beach 5 goals in a row.
There's the kick by Casey. Finds
work.
Paulie. Paulie quick to play on. Left centre wing. I don't know who he's looking for. Minavini probably charges out. He's got
good
the ball
play
now.
by the big
Minavini.
fella.
He's got
him
nowhere
down
to
into
go.
trouble.
Then he sells the dummy and goes onto the left foot up to left half forward looking for Hodgkiss. The ball over the back. Big Thompson in the ruck's got the ball. Tries to hand pass. Has another go. Gives it to Kylie. Kylie on the left foot kicks towards Minavini. Minavini probably should have taken what he dropped. He's at right half forward. He swings around, kicks the ball to more central location. Hodgkiss leads for the race.
Good work by Duckworth.
Well mopped up by North Beach.
Look at that for a spike by Ben Heath. Great work on the Thomas. Thomas just gives it over to Matty Allen. Matty Allen on the left boot, looking for McComsky, a star of this third quarter, Robbie McComsky. Well, a boy with a checkered career so far, and looks for Harwood and the experience of Harwood. Cassidy calling for it in the middle of the ground. Harwood will just milk time here. There he is, and looking for Fishlock. He goes to the middle of the ground, and
it's chopped off there by Glasson.
Bit too soon by
Glasson needs
Harwood.
to do something. He kicks out wide to Kylie. I'd like to see North go a little bit more direct. Kylie backward to the centre, kicks to centre half forward now, and Minervini on the lead takes the mark, and he's too far out to score. He drives the ball now, straight down a full forward. It's 1 versus 3. Up goes Stevens. Almost had the grab. Puts a bit of pressure on 22, but swept around by Langsford. Well done.
Oh, Traeger goes to ground. North Fremantle swoop in on it. And there we go. North Beach have got the numbers again. Traeger, good work, buttering up. Oh, right. And Matty Allen. Matty Allen gone high there. And umpire Baylor said it's all mine. Oh, I thought he was going to pull a soft kick out of there.
Yeah, it was almost a bit high, but he didn't. So.
Well, he didn't. Thank God he didn't. And Cassidy up in the ruck. Good knockout there. And there's McComsky again getting it out. But no one out
only
there
to
for
Jackson Jones. What can Jackson Jones do? He gets around one North Beach player from 45 metres, kicks to the top of the square. They go up and the ball's off hands. And
Timmy Langsford.
Langsford's been very good at fullback.
He's been brilliant today. He has been absolutely brilliant.
Punch through for a behind to North Fremantle. North Beach quick to bring the ball back in. Goes to left half back.
There's Italiano. No, it looks like Alex Billy. Good work by Billy. Looking for Cooper, the little guy. And Benny Heap grabs it. Well, once he gets hold of it, you won't get hold of him. Oh, he goes for the sweeping handball to Hayden Bell. Bell generally used it well, but got caught in the tackle. Oh, good knockout by. Oh, that's in the side, umpire. Oh, and he brings it back. Oh, he reckons it was an elbow. Oh dear, oh dear.
If it was an elbow, right, it should have been a reportable thing. It wasn't. I don't think it was an elbow. And
it's just a heavy contest.
That's right, exactly.
Loose man there.
Anyway, Paulie kicks it to Delahanty, who sweeps a hand pass to Thompson. Thompson drives to just forward to the centre wing for North Fremantle with a big pack go in, including Jew, and it's going to have to be bounced, I would have thought, but no, we're playing rugby, I think, so he's going to let it go.
Yeah. Oh, good work by Alex Billy, but no one there for North Beach.
And that's Delahanty. Delahanty just backward to the right centre wing for North Fremantle. They need to do something and very quickly.
There's the short pass to
Amado.
Lucky.
Amado takes
three-quarter time.
Three-quarter time at the corner.
Gee, that went quick.
That did go quick, but at the end of the day, North Beach it was a premiership quarter and they turned it on in that quarter, Dave, and they lead 9-4-58 to North Fremantle 3-5-23.
Well,
Well, here we go for the final quarter of the 2010 A-grade reserves grand final. That breeze, as you've mentioned, Dave, is probably favouring North Beach.
To the city end lubes, I'd say.
Yes,
and
that's to the Vincent end of the ground.
Well, here's umpire Softy. He's about to bang it into the turf for the last time in 2010. And can North Beach prevail for their first ever A-reserve grand final?
I think so at this stage. He's going to bounce it again. So.
Well, he'll throw it up this time. That's the rules. If you bugger the first one up, you've got to throw it up. Here he goes.
He's done well. He's wasted 20 seconds.
yeah, thanks very much, says North Fremantle.
Righto, Minervini taps the ball out to Plato. And Clayton leads in the race for the ball. He's got the ball now, picks it up, kicks towards centre half forward, and Thompson takes the mark.
The big ruckman.
Just backward to centre half forward. He's quick to get on with it. He kicks to the true centre half forward position, looking for Minervini. He's terribly outnumbered. 3 versus 1. A big fist from Langsford, who's been very good. But the ball comes to Frank Amado, who's in and under. I think the umpire's going to have to bounce it at the 50-metre mark.
Oh.
At the arc. on the 50-metre arc.
Well, Lubes, it's going to look like it's going to. We're just going to try and milk time if you're a North Beach supporter, but North Fremantle definitely need to get some
quick
scoreboard
goals.
pressure on there,
right.
and just to make you start tweaking, make that little fit to just go a bit tighter. That's what you've got to do.
They might need a miracle, Dave. There's the throw up.
Well, miracles do happen, mate. I've seen it. All right, and there we go, and then. Once again, it's just an ugly bit of footy out there and a good smother by North Fremantle.
That's Thompson. Tried to get a hand pass over, but North Beach have intercepted there. It's getting pretty ugly there, isn't it? The game's sort of being played in close quarters at the moment as there's one North Fremantle player down. The big ruckman's down.
Well, there's a free kick out of here.
And all of a sudden, Thompson's got the ball.
Thompson's got a free kick on the
He's not the most accurate kick, though, Dave. And he's 45 metres out, but I wouldn't put my money or yours on him, mate, but here he goes.
Oh, there's the Bullazellas.
Put off by the bugle.
He's trying to put the Bullazellas off, and here we go, whack, whack.
There he goes.
Oh, it's a big raking kick.
Not going to make
not
the
bad,
distance,
not
top
bad.
of the
Look.
square.
Oh, and Langsford again.
Unattached to
Well, he's been my best on
Langsford.
ground. Oh, that's 50. Langsford has been one of the best on the ground, and here's Harwood. Harwood just drifting in, looking for Italiano, or yes, it looks like Italiano. Oh, Gooch, buttling back, and then back over to Italiano. Boys, you've got to get it out of there. Good work by Italiano, good work. And then looking for Makomsky. Oh,
Minavini, a good
good
mark.
mark by there. Geez, that's a bit of a mismatching height there.
That's Corey Minavini. Right centre wing. He kicks to centre half forward, but again, it's all North Beach.
Duckworth, leading
takes
out
the
like his
mark.
old man.
Better looking than his old man, too. Under the left boot he goes.
Looks for Alex Billy. Good work by Billy. He's been a star today. Plenty of blokes. The batters, Aaron Thomas leading up the ground. Oh, Langsford drifting from full back. What are you doing up there, son? And good work by Fishlock. Fishlock gets the hands away. Over to Robbie Makomsky, the boy with pace. Gives it off again. Good work, Harwood. Oh, trying a bit of bloody fancy footwork by Harwood.
And Kosh Callahan mops up and sweeps the ball to Clayton. Clado goes up to just forward to right centre wing to Jew. Jew's tried hard today, kicks quickly out the full forward looking for Stevens. It's 1-on-1, that's the way to go. The ball falls to Scott Stevens on his left foot, he has a shot.
Oh, it's a behind.
He didn't make the most of that. He's a left footer too, Dave.
Oh,
just should have been a gimme.
But Jackson Harwood just doing a look away handball, trying to Geelong type setup. Not very clever, Jackson Harwood. Right now, Benny Heap, the racehorse, he tries to get
well
him
caught
away.
there by Delahunty, who was
Good work
first to
there,
recover.
yeah.
Sweeps
First
the ball to Corey Minavini. Back to Delahunty. Good play by North Fremantle. Back to Minavini again. Back to full forward. Up they go and again.
Matty
North Beach. I
Allen.
would have paid the mark and they had
Brilliant
paid the
mark by
mark.
Allen.
Yes, just as well they did pay it because it was all North Fremantle blokes.
Yeah, there was
Crummers
everyone
front and
there.
centre.
And Allen just spread there. No one in the middle there. One Italiano. Italiano takes the ball and takes off. Good work by him. Well done. Looks for Makomsky. He's been busy. And there's Fishlock, the boy. Oh, great work by Fishlock.
This is Kylie on the left foot, the captain. He needs to do
Aaron
something
Thomas.
as well.
Good
Goes
work,
to-
Towser.
That was good
Whoa.
work. Thompson's got it now.
Collision
Thompson
of
kicks
heads
to right
there.
half forward,
And
but the
look,
kick's not good.
And there's Alex Billy, just butters up. Brilliant work by Billy. It looks for, goes in short. Didn't go back far enough.
Smothered by Kosh Callahan. It could have got one in the back, I thought. The umpire says no, and it's a throw in.
Yeah.
I think there was probably one in the back there.
He's done his ankle.
Billy's off, is he? He's hurt
Yeah,
himself.
he's just hurt himself. He's got to go through the interchange. I think he's just rolled his ankle. Oh, you can't do that. An injured player, and he's gone to smash him. You can't do that. He's just rolled his ankle. Gale Potts, don't bother about that, Potsy.
Reminiscent of the Glenn Michael Mick Greenwald incident there, Dave.
Oh, there's Italiano. Traeger. Oh no, a bit high under the kick and not good work there. But he butters up. He's been a star. He's my medalist. Him and Timmy Langsford. Oh, Brooks leads out. Look at this, no one going with Harwood.
Piers has been good too, I think.
Oh, Pyres, yes,
yeah.
Jabba Pyres. Too late, Brooksy, too late, son. And he just hooks it back. looking,
And
straight.
that's Kylie at centre half back. North Fremantle need to lift and lift quick. He kicks to looking for Dew.
Duckworth.
Dew works the ball well. Hand passes to Delahunty. Delahunty kicks to half forward where Kosh Callahan takes the mark. He's been very good for North Fremantle. He kicks fairly quickly to centre half forward. It's an up and under kick and Minavini's taken the mark.
Minavini, first time one-on-one, Langsford's been beaten all day.
Their way forward though, it's unless miracles performed like that, there was a solid mark. North just haven't been creative at half forward day.
Well, that's right, Lubes, and you know, you've fallen down, but you've also had a few injuries too. So, and the Bobavella goes off. Minavini needs to kick this, and no, he hasn't. He's missed a game.
North Fremantle, they need to put some scoreboard pressure on. They can't, and time's ticking away. We've played 8 minutes and 38. It's 3-7 to 9-4.
Oh, look, and here's Italiano. Good mark by Italiano. North Beach going in short. They haven't done well with their short field kicking today, but done enough. It's getting back to that. Here's Duckworth. Good mark by Duckworth. Looks for Potts. He's a big mark and a good man. Star of the first half. On to Allen. There's Harwood. Harwood getting knocked out of the way. Oh,
that's LePage.
Brilliant play by North Fremantle.
Picked it up beautifully. Gave it to Glasson. Glasson looks for the captain,
Langford
Kylie, who's going to be under
spoils
pressure.
over the
Langford punches it out. Kick should have been lower.
Good work by
Good defence by
Langsford.
North Beach. He's been good too, the other Langsford.
Just got to use that ball going to the forward line, North Beach. I'd say one more will just seal it.
I think time's ticking away anyway. North have had 2 opportunities to get a
the
little bit
8-minute
closer.
mark of the last quarter. Oh, and Bell gets hold of it, gives it on to Langsford. Langsford juves it, and on to Brooks. Just wipes the hand.
Pretty football.
Lee Brooks, and generally a good kick for goal. This will test him, but he's generally pretty accurate.
I've noticed in the stoppages either North Beach close it in or they've been able to get it out, if you know what I mean. If North Fremantle have looked effective, they've closed it up. And when it's been the other way around, they've just got it out easily.
Well, exactly right. And here's Brooks. He needs to seal this. Oh, no, and he just tugs it left for a behind.
That takes North Beach to 9-5, 59, 3-7 North Fremantle 25. And Casey to bring the ball back in.
Well, Lubes, it's been a titanic struggle all day, really, and it's only 10 minutes of footy is blowing you out of the water.
That's right. It's an important 10 minutes, though, that was. And there's the kick in, and it's at centre half back where North Beach player taps
good
it on
work by
beautifully.
Cassidy. Oh, on to Cooper. Does the left foot show kick, and he's done his knee doing it. It's a push. It's a push.
And he's paid a relayed free kick. Can you
You're
believe that?
joking.
Why would you pay a relayed free kick on something that was
Well,
played?
and it was nearly there, and it looks like Harwood's just going to pop it
But
through.
anyway,
Well, that's the sealer.
That is the seal. It's all over now.
She's all
10-5,
over
64 to 3-7-25. You can put the cue in the rack here.
North Beach are powering away, and
Looks like North Fremantle are going to help North Beach create history again, Dave.
well,
They're
thanks
very
for-
good for the competition.
Yeah, thanks for that, Lubes. And well, it's been an unusual era, and I've been involved in footy clubs for 30 years, and never been involved in something like this. But it's North Beach pressing for their first A reserve premiership. I know that Michael Pratt took the job on, and he's done a wonderful job. He's a man with his own game plan, and a very good tactical coach.
They've been very clinical today as the ball's back in the middle.
Oh, Fishlock out of there. And there we go, Pies, the boys, Bell. Everyone's getting involved at the moment. There we go, Langsford. Oh, trying a
That was
beautiful
Thompson
mark.
who fisted the ball to the advantage of Kylie. Kylie had the numbers, but he
There we go,
he
good work by
overran the
Langsford
football,
again.
and finally the ball's over
That's
the line.
what we
for
want
a
to
throw-in.
do, run it over the boundary line. Hayden Bell, he's coming to his own, the boy from Victoria, but Cale Potts. But my medalist today will go to Ben Heath. He has been outstanding. It's either him or Tim Langsford at fullback, and throw in Jaffa Pies. But there we
Ball
go.
goes
Oh,
to Minavini.
North
Minavini
Fremantle, there
hand
he is.
passes to Clayton.
Here's
That's
a
one of
little
the few
Clayton.
times North have got it away from the stoppage. But now he's
and,
pinged in for travel.
indiscriminate Shepherd.
No, travel too far.
Oh,
You reckon,
travel too far.
which was a bit iffy, I thought, didn't you, in the
I
circumstance?
tell you what, North Fremantle haven't had the rub of the green with the umpires. Don't worry about that.
Maybe not, but at the end of the day, North Beach have been far too clinical in midfield.
Here we go. Hayden Bell on the centre wing. Grand final day. Good work by Bell. Kicks it over to Harwood. Harwood's been busy. His decision making, questionable at times, goes long. Looks for Waterworth, just powers out. Good work.
Kylie could have got one high, I thought.
Komsky.
Yeah, I thought he got one a bit high.
Oh, a bit high in the
umpire
tackle.
saw it.
But gee, hasn't the young ones really lit the North Beach machine up today? Komsky and Braden Cooper in that 10-minute burst.
They've been electrifying, those
they
two
have
boys.
too, and augurs well for the future of the club.
Can North Fremantle put a bit of respectability onto the scoreboard? They need a goal or two. There's the kick and by Kylie and finds Paulie. Paulie quick to play on, has one bounce. Goes across right half back, has a second bounce, was slow to get rid of the ball, then popped it up, which wasn't the most cleverest disposal, but he can redeem himself.
Oh, good work by Benny Heap again.
And he does this
what
time.
An effort.
That was a good effort. Paulie eventually gets the ball across to Glasson. Glasson on the right centre wing for North Fremantle. Goes infield looking for the big ruckman who's pushed it under the board. Ticky Touchwood free kick, but he gets it. Goes to Thompson. Thompson needs to move the ball on quickly. He decides to go right across the ground, which is not the most positive thing, but he is free.
Looks for Jew. He looks for Jew. Jew will get loose.
That's right. Jew's got loose. The kick from Clayton to Jew. Jew's got to run infield. He does so. He should have kicked to centre half forward where Frankie Amato is by himself. Kicks to full forward. Scott Stevens sets. The ball comes over the back. Hodgkiss has got it. And North Fremantle have got a belated goal. Hodgkiss kicks it through and North move to 4-7-31. North Beach at 10-5-65. I'm getting tongue-tied because I've lost interest, Dave.
Oh, well, Lubes, you know, don't ever lose interest in games of footy. But, yes, look, they've been blown away in in the third quarter, that 10-minute spell. Can't keep harping back on it, but
it's a good point you make too. Don't ever lose interest. It's amateur football.
Yeah.
And these boys are playing for, you know, there's no money attached, and you're right. Yeah, you should never lose interest.
Two traditional clubs, but also the sun will come up tomorrow, boys, and you know, everything
Life
will
will go on. That's right.
Oh no, another bad bounce by this blokey. Umpire Softy has just turned from good to worse. He is bad.
This is.
There we are, North Beach getting it out again through Harwood. Good work by Harwood. Well done, Harwood again. And whoa, Potty moves forward. Looks for Brooks, and Brooks just screws it away again. That hook foot, he's not happy with that.
Lucky escape for
the boy
North
with
there.
the tats. He's a good man.
He should have done better, I think, in the circumstances.
Oh yeah. Had plenty of time.
Righto. Here's Casey, straight down the middle again. He's pretty predictable. That's the way to go, though. Hopefully it'll go over the back to Kylie, and it does. Kylie tries to pick it up. He does so now. Took a bit of time, bit of experience coming through. Has a bounce, but they need to move it quickly north. There goes the kick. It wasn't a well-directed kick.
Good work by Traeger. Oh,
Traeger takes
50
a great
metres.
pass.
Good work by Ken Traeger, the boy from the Sandful. Well done. Out the Holbrook, the assailant, the one that bashed the bloke over the head. Yes. Oh, there's Brooks again. Oh, good work by Brooks.
Too much latitude here.
He chopped it high. Oh, and down he goes, and he gets up like a jackrabbit. Well, there we are. Brooks has played on. Oh, this way, that way. Good work by Brooks.
He bounced up and down like a springboard.
Looks like Waterworth has marked. The boy from Swanview, the big buckets. Oh, look at Potts just pointing to the crowd. Well, you can do that when you're 8 or 9 goals.
That's right, you certainly can. It was a good bump. He bounced up. He bounced down and bounced up.
Oh, look, he should win an Academy Award. Should win an Academy Award. He's a very tough lad anyway.
Ping pong.
He'll love that. He'll love that. He'll get right involved into that. And here's Waterworth. He's got to seal this, the big fella. Oh, he's hooked it. Oh, big wide kick.
Certainly North Beach letting North Fremantle off the hook a bit.
Well, he's got a big wide drop. He's got a high drop, but he'll work on that over summer, the big fella.
I think he'll need to if he's going to take the next level.
Well, I think so, but he's he's been earmarked to take Mitch Holbrook's spot, and the big fella, well, he's come out with a knee injury. Mitchy Holbrook out of the A grade.
Casey brings the ball in. He gets the ball sort of just forward to the centre for North Beach.
Good mark by the big president. This is the president of North Beach.
He'll be a happy man tonight. He kicks towards half forward.
Oh, McCall. Oh, looks like the Cooper Express. There he goes, and he goes for another run and carry. Oh, he's been exciting, Cooper. The young fella.
I like him.
He's kicked it out in the full.
Now Casey changes direction, kicks it out to Jew. He goes to the left half back flank. Jew has tried hard for a Colt. For a young
like
fella.
A falling Jew.
18, there's his kick to the captain, Kylie. Kylie quick to play on, finds Clayton. Clayton needed to go over the top. Gets around one North Beach player. Now he goes to Kosh Callahan, who drops what he should have taken.
Oh, and
it wasn't
battles
good.
up again.
Lack of talk there
Here
from
goes the
Fremantle.
captain, the
They're going to
assailant,
pay the penalty.
the hitman. Oh, he drives along. He's been taken late. Oh, look at this. And Minavini just gives Scotty Holbrook a pat in the back. Tries to iron him out. But they're old
The
friends.
ball goes to the right wing. A good mark taken under pressure by Delahunty. Under pressure at close quarters. He kicks further out. North Fremantle very negative as they go out wide. Now they're going to come back. I'm getting dizzy watching it. They kick to Thompson now.
Yo-yo footy
in the
there.
centre. Thompson takes the mark in the true centre circle. What's he going to do? Slow to move. Decides to go across
they're
ground
stalling the
again.
time.
This is Kylie. Kylie, you're going to have to run the ball forward. He has one bounce. Shepherd, Josh Pauly.
Lose some weight, Jaffa.
Was going to have a second bounce, then kicks to centre half forward. Scott Stephen
Fishlock!
out number 2-1.
Fishlock!
And again the mark's a great mark. Him in line for the badminton mark of the day.
Oh, look, he nearly took the O'Rourke Realty mark of the day, and it's Potts. Potts has taken some crackers too. Looks for the assailant, the hitman in Holbrook. Oh, and there's Duckworth just breaking out wide. Well done to Duckworth. And
Gets
Duckton,
around one
gotta give it
North
off.
Beach way. Looks
There's
good.
Hayden Bell, needs to give it off. Needs to give it off. On to McConsky, oh, he gets taken high.
Could have been holding the ball, I thought. There he got heavily met, and it's a bounce.
Oh, he got taken high.
He did have prior opportunity, Dave.
Oh, I'd say so there, Lubes, but he's an umpire had his back to him.
He's a little bulldog, that number one.
There we go, get the knockout. Some tired boys out there now.
Certainly is. Thompson's tried hard for North Fremantle all day. Gets the ball to Glasson. He should have hand passed. He does now. Too slow hand pass into Clay to Corey Minavini, who got it across to Bahadja. Bahadja up to full forward.
Oh,
Minavini almost took the mark. Taps it on to Rory Kosh Callahan, who kicks to full forward. And the North Beach defence has been very good.
Good work by Stockton. Fishlock, looking for Fishlock. Oh, it's a bad bounce, but number 2 did very well for North Fremantle. And looks for Minavini.
Seth Minavini can put a bit of respectability into the scoreboard here, Dave. We need this goal just to make it look a bit respectable.
The big fella, he tugs him left every time he tries to go for distance. He's just got to get his drop right. But North Beach, it's the 18-minute mark of the last quarter. I'd say that the Beach have got it.
I think if North Beach walked off the field now, we still couldn't kick 5 goals.
Oh, brilliant kick by Minavini. And there's, drop mark there. He's given the Shepherd. I think he's given a Shepherd.
Maybe it's just a charity
kick.
He's picked the kick out to North.
Kick it out onto the school and then waste some more time. It won't worry us.
No.
But 6 goals the difference at the moment. And but geez, that's a soft kick out of all the day. You know.
Again,
unbelievable.
They love getting involved.
And North Fremantle just get a nice one.
North move to 5-7, 37 to North Beach 10-7, 67. I think the sort of scoreboard is about probably a true indication of the way the game's gone today.
Well, it was a 5-goal difference the last time they played, and it's 5 goals now. So not much has improved in the last 3 weeks. So, but North Beach have played well. It was a magnificent effort, and
Certainly was.
Coach Michael Pratt, well, it's his first flag. They are over the moon. And the boys have orchestrated a premiership for North Beach in the A Reserve.
Congratulations on their first reserves premiership, North Beach, on behalf of the North Fremantle Football Club.
And Hayden Bell caught in the middle there. Benny Heap again. But Ben Heap's won the medal by a mile. Ben Heap has been so busy. If he doesn't win it, there'll be a travesty of justice. And here's Jackson Harwood. Here he is. A very clean footballer when he wants to go. And here's, looks like Brooks driving along and looking for Waterworth. No, it's Italiano down
Well done
there.
by Bahadja to work the ball over the line under enormous pressure.
And Cooper Express into the back pocket. But she's
all
all
by
over.
3 North Beach players there.
She's all over. It's
It
nearly
is
the
all over.
20-minute mark.
Yeah.
The siren's about to blow, folks. And stand by.
There
There it is. Oh, well done to North Beach.
10
Brilliant
goals,
effort.
67, bringing North Fremantle 5-7, 37. Congratulations, North Beach.
Thanks, Lou.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Good luck in the 8th grade, mate.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Please welcome our board members, Mike Malloy and John Sanders.
Thank you, Gerald. Thank you for attending today, and thanks to the two competing teams, North Fremantle. Unfortunately, we can only be one winner, so today will be determined. Congratulations today. Any great final obviously cannot be played without the umpires and volunteers, water boys and so on. So thank you to all water boys and volunteers for both teams. We'd now like to follow the umpires to come up and get their medals for the grand final. So Daniel Hitchcock. Lewis Delwood. Cameron Lee. Boundary umpire Brett Barrett. Adam Moore. Goal umpire David Lincoln. And Justin Nolan. And the fence on ground today's grand final as adjudged by the umpire comes from North East. And it is number 6, Benjamin Heath. Okay. Now present the medal. The winning coach from North East, Michael Pratt. You come forward please and accept your medal. Michael, if you come forward to say a few words, then for what you're saying. Number 2 is Matthew Owens. Number 3, Mike Buckler. Number 4 is Aaron Thomas. Number 5 is Hayden Bell. Number 6 is Benjamin Heath. Number 7 is Andy Youngster. Number 8 is Daniel Howard. Number 11 is Wayne Stockton. Number 12, Alex Gilly. Number 13, Brayden Newman. Number 14 is your president, and our referee, Dave Chesney. Number 15, Michael Galliano. Number 17 is Kit Tiger. Number 18, Number 28 was Lee Hooks. Number 21, Chris Gooch. Number 22, a fantastic job today at City Racers. Number 25, Steve Holloway. Carl Watts. Number 16 is our captain, Scotty Holbrook. I've got a couple of on hand out. Humanitarian inclusion band finals, so this must be a sweet one for the but I really want to get to a level. Now we all report the premiers. I was